My deck is definitely shuffled. Definitely shuffled. We're gonna keep and hope that we don't get owned by a slew of 1-mana removal. We're on the draw. Why are we on the draw? That's a bummer. Yeah, I'm not really into Citrus Supplier, my friend. I'm sorry. All it does is mill you for 3, and I don't really need a big graveyard for anything. It is not hard to get Jace turned on, I'll tell you that much. Sorry, there's a truck driving outside. Or elf. We might be able to combo kill, not this turn, but the next turn. Yo, Rinlar, thanks for the prime sub. Oh, don't kill me, dude. Don't kill me. It's like my least favorite part about Lotus Field. Sometimes you just fucking die on turn 4. Foraging Satyr and then copy? Okay, so that's great news for us. Alright. Alright, so we'll take definitely Priest and Woe Strider. Any order's fine. We're gonna sack the goat because the goat lets us deal 2 with the Vran here. In fact, we may have should have done it the other way. Don't need the Canker Bloom. It's fine. Alright, so go black 1, Cutthroat. Oh, maybe I should have. See, we'll make a bird. Sack these 2. Drain for 4. Alright, and then we should be able to drain them on their turn to death. Nice combo? Yeah, yeah. Coco, GG. Coco, GG. Alright, so this matchup, we definitely want Hermits, and we definitely want Thoughtseize. And then we can trim Priest. And then we need to cut something else. I like the Jaces with the Thoughtseizes. They're going to be good. We can cut the Cankerbloom. We can maybe trim... I don't know, like Channeler? I just don't want to cut too many creatures, but we got to cut Creature or Tyvar, so we just got to choose. Rinlar, thanks for the Prime sub. Appreciate you. Chad, if you got a Prime sub lying around, I appreciate you using it on me. Obviously, use it so Bezos doesn't get to keep the 5 bones. Make sure you don't have to watch ads. If you want to help support the channel, I also have a Patreon where I post all my written content. Yesterday, I wrote an article about Neoform Atraxa. You can check that out. It's $5 to unlock all my sideboard guides. I did do a sideboard guide for the Atraxa deck. I also have a sideboard for Golgari Sacrifice. And later this week, I'll be writing a second article where I'll be talking about either this deck or Abzan Sack, depending on which one I like better. Fake17, thanks for the Prime sub. Appreciate you. Definitely going to keep this one since we have the turn 2 Tyvar Elf hand. Thanks again for the prime sub, Fake and Renlars. Appreciate y'all. I want to stress, on my articles, I focus on sideboard guides. I'm a big sideboard guy. Sideboard guide guy. I don't know. Then we got Thespian stage. All right, so let's go Tyvar into Elf, just for more mana. Next turn we can either use Elf for mana or we can minus. I'll probably play Hermit Woestrider and then have mana up for Hermit. I could play Channeler instead of Woestrider and draw a card. Looking for a Thoughtseize though. We have 6 mana next turn, so we can play 3-drop, 2-drop, and activate Hermit. Alright, well, we can bounce it at least. So it's not that bad. Tyvar, Jubilant Brawler. So next turn it's almost 100% going to be Thespian stage. My creatures still have Virtual Haste though. Like that. Alright, so let's get the Woestrider down. Wondering if Valky would help. The front side of Valky is too weak. And the back side you can only cast, so... Unless you're cheating it with Bring to Light, I don't think I'd play Valky ever. It only hits creatures out of your opponent's hand. It's just so bad. Alright, might be dead here. Every time they start with Cycle, there's a chance you die. I love this song, by the way. Maybe Hermit can save us. Alright, we'll draw a card. I guess we could actually go bounce the Needle and then plus the Tyvar or minus the Tyvar. Let's just draw a card though. Could just draw a Coco and then maybe find a kill. That's all 4 Tyvars. That's kind of silly. Then they Needle Hermit. Oh, that's true too. I Grieve in Stereo is maybe the hardest line. I don't even know what else to say. I Grieve in Stereo. The concept of that is essentially just like I can only speak in music, right? I can only communicate from my keyboard, you know? Just that line, man, goes so hard. I don't know what else to say. I just love music, man. It just makes me feel something. It's rare these days that songs make you feel stuff. I guess that's not true. Songs are generally meant to do that. All right, we'll counter. Okay, well, they didn't go for the thing, so we'll sack a goat. Looking for a Coco, I guess. Discard the 4th Tyvar. All right, well, let's see if we can keep them from killing us. I'm gonna say, let's see, I can tap this for a mana, but that doesn't really do anything. No, he's saying I grieve in stereo, right? I don't know, maybe you're right. Oh, I should have maybe. God, I messed up. All right, well, the game's over next turn regardless. I got him to 2. I needed to draw the Veranda turn sooner. I might have. I might have messed up. I don't know that this Hermit's gonna get me out of it. Pour over the pages. Okay. We're probably dead. Did you see the video for High Ren by Ren? No, Crockett, I haven't. New Wonder Years album hit you hard? Nice, Merle. It's always nice to find media that speaks to you, you know? Okay. So none of their shit can be countered. You win. Okay. Next game. All right. Do we still want Priest in our deck for speed? I guess I just don't have enough. Yeah, let's just hope we draw some disruption. I just drew kind of mid. The needle on Tyvar is very sad. All right, this hand is fucking, I guess, keep. I don't know. I keep having openers with 4 elves, man. This is so stupid. Give me 1. It's always 4 or 0. It's never just 1. I wonder if I should just shit out 4 elves or whatever. Or if maybe I should play the Woe Strider to start attacking. Maybe the Woe Strider so I can look for a Vran or a Cutthroat pretty quick. And then just play 2 elves on the next turn. Well, it's also just about the physical devices, Gwentagles. Those sound waves are hitting you, you know, and all right, we'll just shit out 4 elves, whatever, man. Nowadays, people listen to music with just headphones, so your body doesn't get to experience the rest of the sound waves. Or if you listen to it, it's most times like in a closed room or whatever, surround sound. You know, even if the music itself is lower quality, you know, it doesn't really change the fact that it's just physically more. There's more reverb, right? All right, let's play this and draw a card. Live music hits different. I agree with that. But it hits different because of specifically reverb, I think. It's a secret they don't want to tell you. Wow, they always have it. No land? Wow, how unlucky. All right, we're probably dead next turn. But I was going to kill them on turn 5, chat. If they don't kill me, they're dead, probably. Maybe I should have been digging hard for Thoughtseize, but I drew pretty well. I always just forget to sack with Woe Strider to scry, chat. It's just a thing in my brain that I can't turn off. All right, well, let's see if we're dead. It's always pour over the pages. It's never just look at the cover. You know, it's always pour over the pages with Jace. Can't just skim it. Can't read the cliff notes, man. God damn, playing against Lotus Field sucks so bad, man. Of course, it's too poor over the pages. Yeah, whatever. I want to concede so bad, but there's just some small chance they miss or whatever. I'm happy for you for that, Raph. It's not really my jam, but I'm glad that you get to experience something so cool. Hardcast Omni. That can't be good for us. Hidden Strings. Okay, I don't think you need more mana. Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe they're going to cast Leer and then play a bunch of stuff in the graveyard. This feels like they're dead. This feels like they're whiffing, Chad. This feels like they have successfully failed. Or they're just thinning everything before they play Impulse. Okay. Oh, that's cool, Makubi. Alright. Lear's probably Jeej. They have mana. Alright, I'm gonna use Woe Rider and then I'm gonna go pee. Tap your mama. You should only play Lotus if you think it's good. I think that if you just really like twiddling or whatever, go for it. Like, normally this isn't a big deal, but I just don't feel like I have any agency when I play against Lotus Field in this deck, and so I don't really know. I'm gonna be right back. I think I've F6. Whereas in most decks, the 1/1 is almost never something you ever do because a 1/1's worse than drawing a card in 90% of spots. But not when you have exactly Priest of Forgotten Gods in your deck. But the Jace with Tyvar has been great. And it makes me want to see how hard I can play just Jace. Like, maybe I just play 8 Pathway, 4 Confluence, 3 or 4 Jace. And then otherwise normal Golgari. Okay. I don't really know what they're playing. I'm going to hold on to the Beseiji for a minute. It might be Gruul. They stopped my Alpha and be a little sad. Okay, so they're Jund. So they're probably a Tyvar deck as well. I got no idea what's happening over there, dude. Probably Gruul, yeah. Probably Gruul, yeah. We're going to take the 2. Probably trade Vran with Burning Tree, but maybe not. I'll definitely trade Canker Bloom with Bone Crusher if they let me. What the fuck, man? Opponent's going hard in the paint. We might be getting cleaved here. We have the Beseiju, but I don't know if I can play it. The Great Hinge. Okay, well, we can Beseiju that next turn. They don't have any cards in hand, so... Priests, Woe Strider. Another Woe Strider's fine. This one it enters play, enters the battlefield, so we can actually wait. So we'll sack Elf. They're getting Vrand. They're going to 9. We're getting them pretty low on life. We can play the Zulaport and hold up Beseiji for the Grey Hinge. They'll sack the Elf. They'll have only 3 mana left after that. How's the blue feeling so far? How's the blue feeling so far? How's the blue feeling so far? Pretty good. They're actually, they're just dead if I play Jace, I think. So we attack them for 5 down to 4, and then we just use Woe Strider to kill them. We haven't played a lane yet, so we can just play Jace as an extra thing to sack. Yeah, blue splash feeling pretty good so far. We've been using Jace pretty aggressively, and it's flipped pretty well. It's flashback Coco like once or twice. It's died a bunch, but we literally just keep bringing it back with Tyvar. They can gain 2 to stop the kill. We can Beseiju it now. All right, so we sack Priest, drain him for a little bit. All right, so this is a matchup where I definitely want Fatal Push, and I kind of want Rex Age because they showed me Heart of Kieran and the Grey Hinge. I think we trim some of the blue cards, maybe all of the blue cards. I really like the Priest. Stomp makes Jace so bad. All the other cards I think are very necessary. It sucks, but I think we have to. 5-lander, Mole. Guess we'll keep. Definitely just going to pop the Elf on 1, slow him down. This is actually like a really sick Fatal Push deck that we have. But Coco, I think, is just a stronger card with Tyvar. But there's a chance that like we should just be playing Fatal Push in our deck instead of Coco. But that just feels wrong. Maybe if we were going bigger, I don't know. The card would not be too strong for Paya. Well, someone who plays a shitload of Pioneer, there's a good chance you're wrong. That's all I'm gonna say. All right, we blind flipped. Good news. Next turn we can go Elf, tick up, Elf. I guess Heart of Kieran's probably going to kill the Tyvar, so we can't rely on it too much. Okay. All right, well, that's probably game in favor of us. All right, so go Elf, tap it for mana, untap. Coco will get, I guess, Rexage and Vran. Anyone's fine. Rexage, blow up Heart of Kieran, so we don't got to worry about that no more. We could just go sack, immediately play a Zulaport, sacking these 2. That's probably better than doing this, but All right. Well, I don't know what my opponent's taking so long for. Okay, they're back. I was gonna go get some water, but all right, be right back. Oh yeah, you're welcome. All right, no black source, but elf into stuff. I'm gonna keep. Good chance we get screwed. Pathways again looking bad, but I mean it's just another green source. But maybe that just means we have too many green sources, right? Like if we have 4 Overgrown Tomb, so maybe these 2 bark channels should just be more clear waters. So give me either of my 2 secondary green colors. 16, 20. Yeah, 20 turn 1 green sources is like too many. If we don't draw anything though, we can just buy Giganta next turn. I'll probably put this on blue for funsies, so I don't have to shock. A Seiju Grazer. Another fucking Lotus Field deck, dude. I don't want to play against Lotus Field every round of my life. Where are those mono black decks? Okay. I guess they mold to 5. That was a good draw. We'll just play this and draw a card. Okay, so they're... Does Lotus Field even play an island? Are they not Lotus Field? Did they forget to put a land in the last turn? Shimmer? Is this an old version? I don't understand what's happening. We're gonna play Elf and Priest. Gotcha, Mike. I feel like playing Grazer with no land to play there is pretty bad. Because they could have gone Lotus Field on 2 with the Grazer, right? If they hit the land. So I think just playing this on 1 was a mistake. Blocking just Elf. It's silly. Silly, silly. Okay, so Sylvan Scrying for stage. Alright, so let's go float, float. We don't want green on that. We want black on this. We'll go cast this. Target you. Lose the elves. You get drain for 4. If we don't die next turn, we might kill them. Alright, so let's go ahead and Coco, I guess. So we can get Woestrider Zulaport. And then I don't think we kill them in their turn cycle, but if they don't kill us next turn, they're dead. Why didn't it attack, dude? Are you kidding me? Well, we just randomly oh, and I'm sacking for no reason. Man, I'm just in shambles. I'm in shambles, chat. This threw me off so bad. I literally clicked attack all, and then I think I unclicked it. If all they do is copy, they're dead on board, I think. I'm not a math doctor. All right, so I'm pretty sure we have lethal. I didn't count. But we can do Channeler and Coco, so let's go ahead and go Channeler, make a 1/1. It's almost always lethal. We don't even have to wait till their turn, I don't think. This is 6 right here, yeah. All right, Hermits, Thoughtseize, got Channeler, got Kinkerbloom. We need, I guess we just need to keep the Priest to just do Priest things. Okay. We haven't played against a matchup yet where the Mana Confluence punished us. It's coming though, I'm sure. Depending on what they do on 1, I might Thoughtseize on 1 instead of playing Elf. Simply put, we may need to take away from them to tutor for Lotus Field. See people talk about going up on Vran. I think 2 is fine. You can play 3 if you want. I know Doomwake played 3. So they did put a card on top, so I think I'll Elf this turn. I will cast that next turn. Play Wish Rider this turn. So if they play Lotus Field, they have to sack Thespian Sage, and that might put them in a weird spot. That happens quite obviously. All right, so they're playing a third land. Casting Vizier. Could die next turn, maybe. Let's Thoughtseize. We'll just take away all their spells. Dark Petition. I'm just going to go ahead and Thoughtseize the other 2 as well. Since the Coco can't be cast. It doesn't work like that, Renlar. I thought it did, but it doesn't. Because it says other, 1 or more other, and so it doesn't see itself dying. Yeah, you can sack it. I mean, it's fine if you want to play a third one. People thought that card was bad. I thought that card was great. You know, I'm the one who put it in the deck. I know it's good. See a couple people talking about going up on Vran. Is that good to get into Pioneer with? It is Dr. Teeth. I think it's super cool. I have a full sideboard guide on my Patreon, and I'll be either writing about the Sultai version or the Abzan version tomorrow, and I'll try to do a sideboard guide with it as well. So make sure to join the Patreon if that's something you are interested in. Now we can Coco and then still have Hermit mana. Tyvar. What does Tyvar do? Nothing yet. We'll do it next turn. I need to Coco. If I don't Coco, I'm going to lose, but Coco into something might be good. Can we go Tyvar plus on Elf? Coco? Let's see. 3, 4, 5, 6. No, we're 1 short. Abzan version? Yeah, I'll be... I'll probably put both of the lists in the article tomorrow, but I streamed with an Abzan list earlier or last week, and it was pretty cool. I mean, essentially, it's the Golgari win, but we're splashing for voice and extraction specialist, and so we have a lot more ways to reanimate. Are they gonna Boseiju my Urborg or something? This is so weird. Alright, so let's go black. Black. Alright, well, we didn't hit super good, but we did hit 2 creatures. Hard to complain. Any order's fine. Alright, here we go. Maybe Viper. I don't know if it's better than Impulse or whatever, though, because there's like a huge value to being able to play a 2-mana thing and then your Lotus Field on turn 3. And you just can't do that with Joint Exploration unless you don't kick it. So, also, like, the deck misses with the Alboro Grazer a bunch because it just uses Grazer as a very selective ramp card to put in the Lotus Field when you have enough lands for it. Ancient Zer, thanks for the follow. Appreciate you. Chat, if you haven't already, hit the follow button. I'm Tandy. I'm here most weekdays playing Pioneer. We're trying out 3 different cards from MTG1 over the next couple weeks. Is like basically all I've been focused on. Tyvar, Mind Splice Apparatus, and oh god, oh, and Atraxa. Yesterday I wrote about Neoform Atraxa and came with a full sideboard guide. Oh, they just peeled merge or Ultimatum, or did they peel Dark Petition? Man, Ritual of Soot. Are you fucking kidding me, dude? All right, I guess that's better than being dead. Can't complain. Hermits. So their Vizier's gonna die. I could go Tyvar minus Elf, tap, play Hermit. I kind of like that, actually. We can't protect next turn, but we'll be able to protect the turn after. It's either that or dig for exactly Coco, but the Hermit works really well in combination with the Tyvar here. All right. Tyvar minus get back Elf, play Hermits. I just love the virtual haste on Tyvar, man. It's so good with the elves. I think I just need to go back to Golgari and try Jasper Sentinel. I think just 12 1-drop Jasper Sentinel, we don't have to worry about... We can probably go down to 21 lands. Or if we play 22, we can just play the... Westphal Abbey. I think that's what it's called. But I just love bringing back an elf and just being able to tap it immediately, especially when you just have so many uses for the mana, like Giganta and stuff. The confluences are too painful. The third color in this build, the mana base that I'm trying to build around is just not working. We did build an Abzan deck, and we had 12 fast lands in that one, I think. And maybe that's just what you have to do, and just not play mana confluence. All right, well, I thought seized them 3 times. They had nothing. They drew Wrath, and now they're going to kill me. So that's fun. Classic Lotus Field. Also, opponent's playing slow as shit, so also classic Lotus Field. Thanks, Operation. Yeah, we're just trying to iterate on it nowadays. But I have a full sideboard guide if you want to check it out on the Patreon. And I'll be writing about a new build tomorrow. Whether it's Sultai, Abzan, or just regular Golgari, or all 3. I have some ideas that I want to try in all of them. Oh, nice. Cool deal, cool deal. Jesus Christ. I mean, you could just play it, right? I don't know. I think Extraction Specialist is fucked up. I kind of want to just play 4. Voice Resurgence is whatever. What I'm thinking is that Golgari is maybe just the best build, but I think Jasper Sentinel could just be an important part of any of the 3-color decks, but it might even be good in just the 2-color variant. I didn't get to play with the Absent build that much. I only played like 2 leagues with it. One, and I went 4-1 in one of them, so I thought maybe it was just good. Oh my god, dude. This is just so stupid. Yeah, we had Colt Conscripts in the Absent build, and it felt okay. I felt like I really missed Lovestruck Beast. And I don't feel like I need more food for the Priest. The Priest always has enough food, as long as you're playing enough creatures that do it. The trick, though, is just being able to use the mana off the Priest. That's a big deal. And that's why the Colt Conscripts is good. And that's why the white versions miss Lazotep Reaver, because you just have fewer things. This is what I get. I get Wrath, and then this happens, man. It's just so boring. Is this Port with Pages number 4? Is this Merge Ultimatum? What? It's like my least favorite thing that's ever happened. Arboreal Grazer? Am I not dead? Chad, am I not dead? Oh my Jesus Christ. Imagine drawing 87 cards. My opponent played 4 Pour Over the Pages, man. Alright. Great. In their defense, the Dark Petition was when they were low on mana. Maybe Davian. It's hard to tell. Who could know? Who could know? They're just not playing. I think they're trying Will Kruger's list, and Will Kruger's list is extremely click intensive and not very it's not user friendly, right? It's tough. All right, so 1. All right, we can just tap the new elf instead. And we'll leave the Varan for next turn. Maybe we'll kill him. I'll probably do a Goat Scry EOT. I want to save some stuff for the Varan, though. Another Grazer, huh? Okay. I'm gonna scry one, I guess. All right, let's mill. We'll bring back Zulaport. Bring back Vran. This should be lethal. I'm gonna sack one on my turn and then the rest on theirs. I honestly don't know how I won that game. I was just waiting to die for like 5 minutes. This is keepable. I don't love it though. We're on the play. If we weren't on the play, I don't think it would be keepable. Maybe we have to keep hands like this though. Who knows? It goes like do, re, mi, All right, Rakdos. What you gonna take? Coco makes sense. Priest is gonna get stomped, but we gotta play it. It's elementary, my dear Watson. Gonna draw a card, I think. Just what I needed, another ether channeler. No. I'm gonna play Wosh Rider to challenge. Next turn, we might be able to play double ether channeler. I will offer the trade with a trespasser if they attack, I think. Stomp this. Okay. I'll probably double block the trespasser. Just hope they don't have fatal push also. Maybe they do though. What's that? You can use every single mana every turn? Wow. Wow. I'm gonna block with a goat, I think. I guess it'll just prevent 4 later. I'll just hold it. And I might have Zulaport or Vran. Croxa? Alright, I'll just discard the Zulaport probably. They already played a land, so they're not going to play Bone Man. Blood Tithe Harvester makes sense. I'm going to attack with a Channeler, I think. It's a little aggressive, but you got to get in chip damage whenever you can. Alright, we'll go pre-Sulaport, I guess. Not the... I mean, it's fine hits or whatever. Probably should have main phased it. They'll take probably Tyvar now because it does cool shit. Although they probably could have just killed Priest and then attacked and exiled it and then been in fine shape. We're going to chump. They're just going to play Bone Man. They're going to kill Priest, and then we have a nice little wall of blockers for their shit. We can do some double blocking and trading probably. They didn't play it. They didn't play Bone Man. Alright, gonna draw a card. I guess they really wanted to do Croxa next turn. We'll hold the land if we draw a spell we can't play that we want to play. I feel like they should just play Bone Crusher though, but maybe it's not worth. I'm gonna attack again. I think I just need to get in every point I can to try to cheese them with Zulaports. They're like 90%. I thought they were gonna blood, but they just have a PWK. That's fine. So now they can Croak me and get my last card. I'm just gonna concede. It's fine. Okay, so we have the problem also with Rakdos is that we just have very few actual cyber cards. Actually, I'll just bring in Rex Sage because it kills Fable. Fable's pretty good against me. Channeler's good. Priest is good. We can trim a Varan and a Zulport. In fact, I'm actually going to keep both Varans. I'm going to go 2 Varan, 2 Zulport. We can kind of get out from underneath their shield reds sometimes. Okay, we'll keep. Yeah, I agree with that. Rex Sage killing Needle's nice. Them needling my Tyvars has been like really annoying in some spots. Thoughtseize. So we're gonna take Coco. We'll play Zulport, Elvish, Mystic, and then hope we draw Tyvars and Cocos. Okay, we'll play that instead. I'm sure it's gonna die, but we gotta try, man. If they don't have the removal spell for it, you know, we can do stuff. We're basically bottlenecking their whole draw. But they just always have Stomp, man. It's so frustrating. Hope I hit a Rex Sage, man. Rex Sage, Jace. It's a good draw. I think Love Truck's better than Cult Conscripts for whatever it's worth. God damn, man. They just have Dreadborer. Just so fucking ridiculous. I don't know, man. How am I supposed to win? I literally drew perfect. Wonder if I should have waited on the loot. I just feel like I get punished by the Fatal Push if I wait. But they just had everything, so it didn't really matter. Takanuma. No hits. Nice. Easy. What's up, Stan? I quite like the Rakdos deck. I think it's very good. But it's also just annoying to play against Thoughtseize sometimes. But if everything is annoying to you, then maybe you just don't like the format, you know? That's how I'm starting to feel. All right, so we have a couple Tyvars, so we can kind of sweat the removal. Let's see if they mulligan into like a way to kill Elf or something. But we have the Priest, and we have a way to get it back. But if they can pressure the Tyvar, that's bad. Great draw on the elf. Now we're going to stress their removal a little bit. If they don't kill elf, if they just play a 2-drop, we can play Tyvar tick up. Okay. Play Vran here just as something to do. Okay. Gonna go and get Tyvar down. We're gonna minus, get back elf or Jace. We'll offer the trade on Goblin Vran, I think. Jace is a little awkward with Priest, I'll say that. But I've liked the Jaces so far. Alright, I don't think we'll need another blue, so we'll pitch the breeding pool. And now they'll eat the Vran. We don't have anything for the Jace. Thoughtseize, they're gonna probably take Tyvar. Oh, okay. And this is the spot where the Jace is just like not that good if we don't have Coco going or whatever, you know. So we just have to buy Jeg, target this, play Overgrown Tomb. Next turn we can play Jeg as a big blocker. They can kill Tyvar if they kill the elf in attack. They chose not to discard anything last turn though. It's kind of interesting. They're attacking the Jace. I'll let the Jace take 3. Yo, dangerous! Thanks for the 44 months. 44 months, huh? Has it been that long? Try to get lucky. Tyvar minus. We did not hit a Coco. We will bring something back. Yes, Vran. Maybe we'll hit Priest. Just Elf. Okay. Okay, here we go. I miss Love Truck Beast quite badly. Hit a Coco now? Yeah. Hit 2 of them. A little late, though. The Bankman. I think we can still win this game. We'll double block this and chump this if they send. Alright, I can triple block this. And then Coco. We can hit Rex Age and blow up the Bank Buster. All right, and we'll hit Rex Age, nice, and get another Jace. Yeah, let's do that. All right, any order's fine. Rex Age blows up the reflection. Yes, I would love to use the ability. All right, and we can make it so I can't crew this also. All right, we're cooking. Alright, so now they play Bone Man. They crew Bankman. They kill the Tyvar. Jace can Coco again. We keep playing. We keep playing the game. Are they attacking the Jace? Even better. I believe this is spell only. Yeah. Alright, so this shrinks this. We'll get back another Jace just to keep the train rolling. Oh, I thought we had a guy. I thought we had a fucking Woe Strider to come back. Man, I missed it. Oh well. Next turn, maybe. Too gifted pursuit. Too gifted. There's a Woe Strider on Coco? Yeah, I know. But there was one in my graveyard too. Just got eaten when I wasn't paying attention. Alright. Shield Red. Alright, let's go Channeler. We'll go bounce the Shield Red. We'll go loot. We gotta keep the untapped land. Target Coco, play the Coco. Another Rex Sage is okay. Hit Priest. We'll just let Jace die now and start using Priests. I don't know. Maybe we chump. I think we just have to let it go though. Ritual Soot. Fuck. Last card is Shield Red. It's gonna be tough to beat. Barger, thanks for the prime. Mr. Poopy says, I applaud your brewing. Thanks, man. All right, this is probably game over, and this will be match, I believe. Game 3. We got to take 4 here. We're going to go down to 7. All right, dead. So many looks. But that's the thing. I think without some big hit off of Coco, we just lose too often, you know? All right, going to be on the play here for round number 5. See if we can get the 3-2 chat. Respectable 3-2 against fellow streamer Island Ghost Sam. 7 lands, huh? Our draws today haven't been very good. I mulliganed to 4 a bunch. We'll keep this. And I say a bunch, I mean more than once is enough, right? Could be Nishaya. I think the trick is making sure that you can Tyvar minus on the turn it comes into play and actually hit a creature a reasonable amount of time. At least that's what it feels like. That's the trick. So we're playing Mirror. Okay, we're gonna lose. That sucks. There's always 2 bots for everything. If I remove one, the owner of the bot gets mad, and so I leave it. I don't really care. It doesn't matter. Let's just say Smith or Jones or something. I think I'll sack the Zulaport. Well, I haven't had a single draw like that all league, man. I haven't played it. I haven't activated Priest very much this league. Second Priest is unbeatable. They call it unbeatable Priest for a reason. It's better than being over it. Over it. Is Outland Liberator hard to flip in Pioneer? No, but I just don't understand why people care about flipping it. It's literally just there as a disenchant effect. and like flipping it and then attacking is just not relevant. I have literally never had any single person in the history of Magic attack me with a flipped Outland Liberator and it have been good or necessary for it to happen that way. Yeah, I mean, you can play around it, I guess. I just have not had it come up that it even mattered in the first place, is all. All right, they're not Cocoing yet. Buying Gigantha. Okay, well, we have a chance to come back. Like, we're out of stuff, but this Coco is very good. All right, Priest and Woe Strider. Any order's fine. Would have loved to draw on the Tyvar, obviously. Do we... I kind of want to save the goat. So let's go float. Attack these two. Buy Gigantha, play Elf. We got some stuff to do. Woe Strider's pretty good draw. Offer the trade Vran for Vran. Is Freak a worthwhile sideboard card? I don't know. I've never really seen Freaka do much of anything in any format, even standard. They conceded. Interesting. Okay. Pushies come in. Channelers come out, maybe. Anchor Bloom can come out. We just need to kill Priest, basically, so... Wow. Well, now that I think about it, maybe we should be playing... If we play Gruul, we can sideboard Experimental Frenzy. That sounds kind of cool, right? But I think Bolts of Citadel is probably the card you want. Just board 2 Bolts of Citadel for Rakdos, chat. I figured it out. And the Golgari build, just board 2 Bolts of Citadel. They can never beat the card. If you hit 6 mana, the games go long. Maybe that's not true. Maybe they'll just Thoughtseize it or whatever, but... Alright, so we have the turn 2 Tyvar Elf draw, which is nice. And we can even play our other elf as well because of the haste. Okay, and Woe Strider can't kill the Tyvar, so we'll have plenty of stuff. Wonder if you can make green white token value ton work in Pioneer? Maybe. I've tried that a bit in the past. It's been less than stellar. Nissa Voices Zendikar is just not as good as it looks. Getting Allies Zendikar also not as good as it looks. We'll just let it take the 3. Since we're going to be Cocoing. We can maybe Coco and Woe Strider, actually. Could Cherry be okay against Rakdos? Yeah, I mean, Cherry is just a good card. That's honestly the best way to beat Rakdos is to just play a bunch of generically good cards. And if you're able to do that, I don't know, maybe you're fine. But like, they're not scared of anyone or anything. The cards Thoughtseize and Fatal Push literally check all their bad matchups or whatever, right? Like, if you think that you're good against Rakdos, you're probably not, unless you're Enigmatic Fires Should. Those decks tend to beat on them pretty hard. Maybe they'll attack. Is a mono green good versus Rakdos? Not anymore. I think the addition of Misery Shadow and Shieldred completely changed the matchup, and I think it's a bad matchup now. I think that is the reason why you're seeing like a fall of mono green, really. Okay, well, we're in a lot of trouble, but we can just sack the goat to the priest, and then next turn, if we find priest, will be money. All right, so we're gonna Coco here in response, just in case we hit Zulaport, so we can prevent some of the life loss. By Gigantha, okay. We're gonna double block this and single block this. We're gonna go pretty low on life, but it's worth. I need to find a Zulaport or something. I'm just gonna Tyvar here, I think. Just to give me complete information at least. All right. And then we'll play another Tyvar. That way we can do this. And then I'll minus again, looking for a Zulaport or a Vran. Nice, we found a Zulaport. So we can target you, sack 2 elves. Guess we can just Woe Strider from the graveyard. All right, and now we can go land, Woe Strider plus elf. And now if we get to untap without dying, we should be okay. And we can sack a bunch of stuff to not die because of the Zulaport. Could have tapped elf to save a life. Oh, you're right. I forget that sometimes. That's my bad. Good call. 2 elves. I know 1 card in hand is Gigantha. All right, so this is threatening lethal, so we gotta sack a goat. Scry Jace. Jace Coco seems pretty good. We'll put it on top. So now they can just play Gigantha. Or bring back Woe Strider. Okay. So I think we're going to be outmaneuvered here by the Vran and the Zulaports. Okay. The 1 life that we sacked mattered a bunch. Okay. Wow, this is tough. All right, so I'm gonna Woe Strider first. They seem not interested in interacting that much. We have the Urborg. All right, so let's untap this. And now I'm gonna kill, I guess. I kind of want to kill the priest, honestly. Maybe we priest first. See what they sack. Because if we go for a push, they just sack something else. So they sacked Woe Strider. Okay. I floated badly, I think. Maybe I didn't have the option. Tough game. So I can just bring back Woe Strider, and I think that's lethal, but we can maybe sack some stuff. Oh my god. They didn't have anything in the graveyard for the Woe Strider. So we have a shot here. Okay. So they don't have a sack. Let's go minus this. Get back another Zulaport. I wonder if we had lethal somewhere. I was too busy trying to not die. I don't know. I don't know if there was a better way. We'll take. Maybe I should block. They can Woe Strider. That's 2 and 2. Oh, did I just die? Oh no, they can't sack this. It doesn't work. I'm fine. They can play an elf. Woe Strider plus elf is lethal. No, because if they sack this, it doesn't do anything, and the Woe Strider can't sack itself. So the goat is just the 2. I mean, they probably don't have much better than Woe Strider. If they have elf, we're dead. I should have blocked. That was a mistake. I would never want to try to navigate this in paper. This would be nightmarish to navigate in paper. All right, let's go. They're at 6. So we just go Woe Strider. And maybe we minus first to get back Zulaport. So I can go to 8. Target both players. So if I do that, is that lethal? Let's see. So if I target both players, I sack Goat Woe Strider. That's 2, 4, 6. Each, any number of target players each lose 2 life. I don't want to lose 2 life, right? I think we just say go. I'm gonna play my breeding pool, I think. There's no blood artist. It doesn't really matter, right? Whatever, whoever responds first, the other person can respond. It's more about just preventing multiple Varan hits. I think we're just fine, though. We'll just say go. We're at 4. We have the ability to block, sack, block, trade. Our Zulu ports are better than the Varan. We have the Priest for next turn if we need. Lazatap's fine. Doesn't have haste. So they're going first, and they have no blood artists, so we just kill them now. So them going first killed them. And that's what we were waiting for, because whoever went first died. All right, cool. So this is Sultai Tyvar sack, okay? The Jaces with Cloco are pretty good. The Ether Channelers kind of mid. The mana base needs some work, but the core of Tyvar, Priest of Forgotten Gods, 8 Elves, Collect the Company, Zulaport Cutthroat, that's a very solid core that I think that you can really do a bunch of different things with. Red for Blood Tithe Harvester, you know, white for Extraction Specialist, Voice Resurgence, blue for Jace, Ether Channel, or whatever. And no matter what you do, though, it's certainly clear to me that Tyvar is excellent. Tyvar is an incredible Magic card. And of all the cards from the new set that I've tried, there's only 3 that really stand out to me as like completely messed up. Well, really 4. Elish Norn, Mother of Machines, Tyvar, Jubilant Brawler, Mind Splice Apparatus, and Atraxa. And those 4 cards have just been calling to me in my sleep. Literally, I've been having dreams about them. And I think that this Sultai version is pretty cool, but I need a little more reason to play blue. I don't think Ether Channeler is really what you want. You might want to just splash for just Jace in the Golgari build. Like, if we just cut Ether Channeler for Lovestruck Beast, the Canker Bloom could become a Zulaport Cutthroat. And then maybe that's it. And then instead of playing Breeding Pool and Mana Confluence, we just play 8 blue pathways or something, and so we just have 3 Jace to hard cast when we draw a pathway that's on blue. But otherwise, like, if we don't draw the Jace, we just don't worry about it. If we can find it off of Tyvar's minus, we can find it off Collect the Company, and it lets us Coco again. It seems like a very easy and maybe even free splash on the Jace, which is interesting. The sideboard, 4 Thoughtseize, 4 Push. You know, these are kind of just like generic sideboard cards. They're not really, they don't really fit the mold of the game plan that well. The white version gets to play Sin Collector, which I really did like with Collect a Company. I would maybe like a 2-mana thing that makes our opponent discard that we can recur with Tyvar. But the problem is most of them are like Ravenous Rats type cards that are, they just choose and discard instead of being pinpoint discard. And pinpoint discard is the only thing that matters. Raw discard is pretty weak. Malevolent Hermit was surprisingly good in the first match we played, but surprisingly bad in the rest of the league. The Reclamation Sages are okay. We're playing them because specifically with Jace minusing on the Collect the Company, we just don't have time or mana left over to use. And so I wanted those effects to be more immediate. We do have the 1 Kager Bloom that we left in the main deck for Tyvar minusing. That's just kind of our backup plan against random artifacts that we can sometimes find, but I don't know that it's overly necessary. Anywho, make sure to hit the follow button, like and subscribe if you're on YouTube. I'm Tandy. I played Pioneer. Thanks for watching. We'll see you next time.